Today's video for August Money Diaries will be a little bit different. I will still go through my income, my variable expenses, and my fixed expenses. I'll also share with you along the way my budgeting principles, things that you can pick up and also apply to your own personal finance management. So without further ado, let's dive straight into today's video. It is August Money Diaries. Let's go. Right now, we are already at the end of August. So what I'm doing is to review my monthly expenses, whatever that I received this month, spend this month, and it will tell me a few things of which I'll share with you guys how my thought process is like so that you can apply it to yourself as well. We'll go through the income first. I will be looking at my screen, so if I don't have any or much eye contact with you guys, I apologize in advance. Take a look at this screen over here. My income for this month is at $9,372. Bond interest and dividends, I've received $63. The breakdown is from two dividends this month from Keppel and also DBS, of which I've used either Momo or DBS Vickers to invest, and this is the dividends received this month. Bank interest is $83.08. Due to the high interest rates environment, whichever bank that you choose to go with, maybe besides DBS, you will probably get pretty high interest for the savings that you're keeping with them. UOB1 is the savings account that I chose to go with. Crediting your salary can be done via a transfer and indicating as salary, and I use UOB credit card to spend with. Right now, I'm using either UOB Evol or UOB Ladies. One is a cashback card, one is a miles card. So I received $83.08 from UOB. Cashback this month is $89.99. And if you take a look at the breakdown over here, UOB Absolute Amex is $35.94. This card is a cashback credit card. Whatever that you can spend and pay with using an Amex card, the UOB Absolute Amex card will give you 1.7% cashback, of which this month $35.94 in cashback is what I've received. UOB Evol was a mistake for this month because I only received $1.74. And for those of you who do not know what this card is all about, it is basically a minimum spend of $600 every single month, $250 for mobile contactless payment, $250 for online payment, and the $100 on either of the categories, and you will effectively receive 6.67% cashback. I have miscalculated, or rather tracked wrongly, and I missed the previous months just by a few dollars, which was a pity. A lesson you can learn from this is track properly. If you can't track accurately, then you wouldn't be able to maximize the use of this card. I usually have my mobile wallet tracker, Wallet by Budget Bakers, to help me minimize these types of issues because I track it on a day-to-day basis on my wallet app. This spreadsheet, I only come in every week or every other day to come in and log my expenses and see how things are going in an overview. HSBC Revolution is a credit card that I use on a day-to-day basis, giving me either 2.5% cashback or 4 miles per dollar. For those of you who do not know, I cover this a lot on the channel. I'll link the playlist up above and also down below. I didn't redeem any cashback because I'm going after miles to redeem a business class ticket from Singapore to Incheon for my mom. I'm chasing after miles as of a few months ago. HSBC Everyday Global Savings Account gives you 1% cashback if you spend on HSBC Revolution or whatever credit cards that is eligible. I've gotten $49.26 in cashback from the HSBC Everyday Global Savings Account. HSBC Advance is probably the most underrated card, which I did cover in one of the videos, a combination for no minimum spending credit cards. So you can use this to pay for hospital bills, GP clinics, polyclinics, etc. and you will get 2.5% cashback or 1.5% cashback. If you pair it together with the HSBC Everyday Global Savings Account, you will up it by 1%. The video will be up above and down below. Go and check that video out. In this month, I received $3.05 on this, and in total, I've received $89.99 for cashback. So going back up to the income table, YouTube income this month is at $8,898.83. For YouTrip and Trust Bank is a multi-currency card that I usually use when I go overseas. So this is what I talk a lot about on the channel, incorporated into my own personal finance life. I've been traveling a lot and I'll be going away for a period of time again, of which I'll be using YouTrip, using Trust Card, and also Instagram. I'll share with you guys a little bit more along the way in subsequent videos, how I use them, how I optimize my finances for traveling, etc. And for YouTrip, $40, when you guys sign up using the affiliate link down in the description box below, it's a normal referral program. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with them. It's just a normal referral that you can get from your app as well. 8 of you have signed up, so I receive $5 each time a person signs up and also do their first top up. So YouTube AdSense this month is whenever you guys see the advertisements at the start of the video or in between the videos. In the month of July, my AdSense revenue was $539.47. For BMAC and Coffee is where I list my budgeting spreadsheet, my net worth tracker, and also my free emergency fund guides. For those of you who have liked how I track my finances using this spreadsheet, you want to use it for yourself and also get free yearly updates, you can go over to Coffee. And And this month, I received $265.86. Trust Bank referral, I'm not affiliated with them also, it's just how I incorporate it into my life. And they do have a referral program of which you have access to as well. If you want to refer your friends, you get NTUC vouchers when a person signs up. So in total, this month was $1,757.50. And for partnerships, is $240. And anything subsequently below, I can't share where is it from or who is it from. So in total, for the rest of it, was $6,056 for this month. This side hustle income that comes in will fund whatever projects that I'm working on next. I will share with you guys once things are finalized, so definitely stay tuned. It will take some time, so please be patient with me. Any life updates, if you're interested in, I will share with you guys on the channel as well. So this is me trying to create a life that I want to live for and hopefully inspire those of you out there who want an alternative lifestyle. You don't want to live the rat race working 9 to 6 for the rest of your life. Hopefully I can inspire you to do the same, and because I'm just an average individual, if it's possible for me, it's possible for you as well. Now that we've gone through the income portion, let's go over to my variable expenses and fixed expenses, and I'll share with you guys a little bit more about how I plan out both of these expenses. Let's go. Because August is the last month that I'll be here in Singapore until next year, I have specifically set this month to be the month that I'll be spending quite a bit. Quality time with family, with friends, outings, etc. is what I've planned for in August. My expenses this month is definitely higher. That is what I've already prepared myself for at the beginning of August. So knowing that I wanted to spend more this month, it is how I planned my finances accordingly. For my fixed expenses, as the name goes, fixed expenses doesn't usually change a lot. For fixed expenses this month is at $520.48, of which I do account for my life insurance payment, my endowment plan, my phone bills, Spotify, iCloud, taxes, and also Netflix subscription. So in total, that is $520.48. Next month, fixed expenses will include things for my overseas expenditure, things like rental payments, how things will progress. Eventually, I'll share with you guys as well. Is there a difference between my expenses living here in Singapore and living overseas? How has it changed? It's all coming up. So if you are interested in that, definitely subscribe and follow along. After deducting my fixed expenses, I would then go over to thinking about how I can save whatever that is left with. So take for example, had I received my full-time job income, let's say put it at $3,000, minusing off my fixed expenses of $520, I would then be left with $2,500 to play around with. How much do I want to chuck aside for savings? How much do I want to put into my variable expenses? Is usually what I'll do at the start of the month. Because right now it's at the end of the month, I'll do it with you later for September. For my meals out this month is $109.56, of which these are classified as me going out to eat my portion of my expenses for food. For work meals, $0 because I'm not working anymore. Me time is $1.20. For groceries is $134.21, of which when I buy things for home is what I usually spend with, and this month is again none other than spending it on bread overseas in JB. Cab and car, bus and MRT is at $52.76, and for shopping is $36.88. Gifts this month is what I classify as meals out when I treat people's birthday, things like that. I'll classify it under gifts. So anything that I did not spend it on myself is what I will classify under gifts, and for this month is at $464.75. Entertainment is $302. So this was a concert that I went for in August. It was my first ever concert, no regrets. I was willing to spend $300 because I'm in a position where I have the capacity to. So being financially free in a way, or being able to have an amount of savings set aside, allowed me to think that, you know, I want to spend on something. The experience will probably be something that I can't buy in the future anymore. Others was $137.60. And what makes up of this others category? Let me just take a look. Facial was $84, DBS Vickers, and I also had my hair cut before I go overseas. DBS Vickers is a trading platform which I use to buy into our local banks here in Singapore. So if I foresee that I can hold it out in the next 20-30 years or in the very long future, I use DBS Vickers to buy into certain shares because it's CDP linked. The shares are held in your name, it goes over to your CDP account, and you don't have to worry about platform risk. My shares will be liquidated or it doesn't come back to me. I don't have to worry about all of that. But definitely the trade-off is that per trade, the fees goes up higher. So take for example, DBS Vickers is $13.60 for a trade I've made purchasing UOB recently. If I have purchased it on Momo Singapore, it will probably cost me like $2 over. The difference is that you get a sense of security knowing that the shares that you buy on DBS Vickers, because it's linked to CDP account, is held under your name, so any platform risk is technically non-existent. So that is what I spend on for others. Travel is at $0. What I'm doing for my upcoming travel expenditure, even though yes, I've already paid for it using my credit cards, I will recognize it once it comes in the month. In September, later on, I'll share with you what my rental will be, etc. After travel, there's giving at $9.87 and business expenses at $31.82. Anything I spend for in relation to YouTube or anything equipment that I buy will all come under business expenses. $31.82 for the month of August. After minusing off my variable expenses and also my fixed expenses, I have saved $7,570.87. If you go over to the annual overview page where you can see every single month of the breakdown of my income, fixed expenses, variable expenses, there is also my savings rate. So in August, the savings rate is at 80.78%, a little slightly lower than July. In the month of August, that is how my income expenses actually went. In the month of September, let's go into how I will budget for it, the mindsets behind it, etc. Let's go. This is the September spreadsheet. It is completely blank right now because we have not entered September. I have not spent anything yet besides those expenses when it comes to going abroad. So relocating, finding a place to stay for the upcoming months ahead, and my flight out. So my flight out from Singapore to Jeju is $237.20. It's a one-way flight ticket. My home/rental payment for the month of September is $807.45. Insurance cover is $42.17. This is FWD single trip insurance. I've prorated it according to the months ahead. SIM card, I've not bought it yet. Total right now incurred fixed expenses for the month of September just to relocate myself is at $1,086.83. What I usually do at the start of the month is to know or roughly count how much expected income will I be receiving this month. In the month of September, my expected income is at $13,787.25, of which it makes up of a bond interest that comes in from Fraser Green Bond paying out this month at 4.49%. I'll be receiving $112.25. Bank interest is just an estimation. I probably overestimated. I put it at $100 for September. YouTube income this month is just an expected amount. I'm not sure whether will it hit. I actually sometimes overestimate what I'll be receiving. Sometimes there's a delayed payment. It will come in the subsequent month ahead. I can't express how grateful I am to be able to do what I love here on YouTube, to be able to help you guys along the way as well. I just want to say a huge thank you to those of you who have signed up with whatever links that I placed down in the description box below. I really appreciate it. It's not the usual way. I feel a bit weird sharing this because this amount is not small. I want to be transparent with whatever that is coming in, and it is not possible if not because of you guys who support the channel and sign up with whatever links I put down in the description box. So this is something that I'm truly grateful for, and I will not take advantage of. Whatever that has helped me, I will continue sharing. And that's why whenever you guys ask me questions personally, I do answer back as well. This is just a thank you message. This is what I will be doing. My income this month is at $13,000. I have to think in the broader perspective that I'm actually saving up for something right now. In addition to saving for something that I want, I need to think that because now I'm freelancing, I'm self-employed in a way, income doesn't come in consistently every single month. So when there are good months, I need to accommodate for the fact that there are going to be months where I wouldn't be earning as much. So that is what I need to keep in mind when budgeting for my upcoming months ahead. And what I'm saving up for is honestly a house that I want to get here in Singapore. What my plans are ahead, how I'm budgeting for it will all be coming up on the channel. And yeah, so that is my plan. So if you are interested in housing, how to save up for a house as a single individual, subscribe and follow along on this journey. My fixed expenses for September will be $1,561.55. For this, I've also accounted for the relocation expenses that I'll be incurring because I'm moving over to Jeju for a few months. I still need to pay for my insurance premiums, my endowment plans, etc. So whenever you want to do things like this, to relocate yourself, to move somewhere, expect and plan out what are the future expenses you still are obligated to pay for and whether your current financial situation allows for it. Because I've saved up so much, I'm able to do all of this, and increasing my fixed expenses a little bit more is something that I can afford for, which is why I made the decision to quit my job and also pursue something that I want to do on the side. Variable expenses is things like how much will I be spending on food abroad, groceries, my transportation, etc. I've previously lived in Jeju. A lot of their things are actually pretty affordable. Yes, their meals there are a little bit higher. You can't go to a coffee shop to get like cai fan for $3 to $4 or bak chor mee for $5, that kind of thing. But their meals as a single person eating will probably cost you about $9, $10, $8. I'll be cooking a lot more, so my grocery expenses will also go up, of which I will account for this month as well. So my meals out slash home, I will be allocating an amount to go out and have my meals as well, just to enjoy. I don't want to just restrict myself. I'm going to budget for $150 for the month of September. Sometimes when I go out to cafes and work, I will account it here as well. Me time will again be classified under meals out. Groceries, I'll be putting $200 just to have enough budget to see how much cooking will I be doing, eating at home, etc. I will do a video of a cost of groceries comparison next time. If you guys are interested, leave it down in the comment section below. Bus and MRT, so their transportation is pretty affordable. For Jeju, I will most likely in the month of September not rent a car unless my friend comes and find me, and then I will bring her around Jeju, which I will rent a car. But as of right now, because I'm alone, I will be taking the public transportation, of which it costs like $1 plus each ride. So in the month of September, let's just put it as $50. And for shopping, I don't think I'll be shopping. There's nothing much to buy in Jeju as well. Gifts, I don't have anyone that I'm meeting, so no gifts. Others, travel, giving, business, nothing I need to buy overseas for the business. So I'm only spending, or rather thinking I would spend $400 this month based on meals out, groceries, and also my bus ride. So if anything along the way I have to increase my budget, I will always come back to review it. It's not like I set this and I'm fixed to it, but I will be able to come in every weekend to key in my expenses and then I'll track accordingly. Let's say if mid of the month I come in to check and I realize that I'm actually bursting my budget, it's either I really cut down on my expenses in the upcoming 2 weeks, if not just account or allow myself to spend a little bit more. And how much is a little bit more is something that you need to take note of as well. So things like evaluating how much cash I have at the back of my mind, or how much additionally can I add on to my variable expenses budget so it doesn't hurt my savings rate or the goal that I'm saving towards. So I try to be as frugal as I can, but I try not to be so stressed out about it as well. What I really love is to go out and eat and to taste different kinds of food. So I will not be so strict on myself in that area, and instead I will then budget lesser for things like shopping or things like spending on other things that I don't really need. That is how I account for myself, and it's something that you can also apply it to your own life. For things that you really want, spend on it. Things that you don't really need and anything else, then cut down on that area. So I hope this video, as I cover my August money diaries, what I've spent on in that month, how my thoughts are like, will help you in your own personal finance management as well. If this video has helped you in one way or another, let me know in the comment section below, because I honestly think it's pretty long of a video. I'm not sure if those of you who are watching this are still here, but I hope it will help at least one or two of you out there. So that is all for August money diaries. At the end of the month or mid of the month, I'll come in and do a check again, of which I'll film a video and upload in the mid of September. Anything you want to say, let me know in the comment section below. Anything you have questions, DM me on Instagram or leave it down in the comment section below. I'll see you in my next video where my background will be different and I'll be in Jeju. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.